Wakey, wakey, children of God, and welcome to Waking Up to Grace, a devotional series. Miss Catherine Gantt has rejoined us again today, and she is going to be reading another devotion for us that I believe it's really inspirational. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to her and just let her take over. All right, Catherine.
Hello, good morning. The title is Love Cares More About Who's Hurting Than Who's Watching. He looked around at them in anger, deeply distressed at their stubborn hearts. And that was Jesus, and that's from Mark chapter 3, verse 5. We often talk about Jesus as the Savior or an extraordinary teacher, but we rarely talk about Jesus as a first-class troublemaker. The truth is, Jesus was always in trouble. He slipped away from his parents when he was young for a couple days and got in trouble for it. I might not be here today if I had done that with my mother. I would not have survived that punishment. But Jesus did, thank goodness. And then the religious people in his day followed him wherever he went, eager to catch him in a lie and to witness him breaking Hebrew laws. The reason they were trying to set him up was simple. The Israelites had expanded on the original laws God gave them directly. I'm pretty sure Jesus could pull rank, but he didn't, although he kind of did.
Yeah.
In the end.
Preach it, sister.
Yeah. On 7 different occasions we know about, Jesus healed people on the Sabbath. It might not sound controversial to us now, but back then, working on the Sabbath was punishable by death. Jesus didn't care. He really didn't care about death. He did what his Father told him to do. Sometimes, in order to obey God, you need to disobey Pharaoh. One day, Jesus walked into the temple and saw a man with a withered hand, and he asked the religious leaders if it was better to do evil or good on the Sabbath, to save life or to kill it. After he healed the man, the religious leaders went out and plotted how they would kill him. He kind of sassed them, but that they needed sassing. Jesus was an affront to the Pharisees because he was more concerned about people who were in desperate need than how the religious leaders were feeling about it. He was more concerned with helping people than staying in the leaders' good graces. It can be tempting to base our behavior on the approval of the people around us. But love calls us to be more concerned about the vulnerable than other people's opinions about us. Love cares more about who's hurting than who's watching. Love cares more about making good trouble. How is fear, this is the question for the day, how is fear of other people's opinions holding you back from living love like Jesus did?
Thank you, Catherine. Jesus was a rebel. There is no doubt about it. And he was willing to stand up for what is right. And if you look through the lens or the eyes of Jesus when you're making decisions, you have nothing else to worry about and no one else's opinions. So remember, you are a child of God and you are loved. And we just want to say have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye. Make good trouble.